Hey, I'm back, and don't worry. I'm aware of how bad quality my things are. I want you to know I'm aware of it. The lighting and everything, and the grease, and the whatever I do. I seem to be doing it wrong. However, I try to do it, so I don't try to do it right anymore. I've been writing songs for about a week now. And believe me, I know I'm not good at it, but I try my best. And I was just thinking, I've been talking to myself for my whole entire life. I mean, people think I'm schizophrenic, maybe crazy, but I'm a younger child. I talk to myself because there's not much else to talk to. I mean, I've talked to my friends, but I seem to out-talk all of them. Okay. It's 12:30 at night. I find myself sitting here in front of my Chromebook. The only thing that's open is my Google Doc filled with songs and my guitar app also filled with songs. And what was open earlier was YouTube, filled with Willie interviews and him talking about how he makes songs, how he's usually driving, or when he wrote Crazy and all those songs, he was driving, and it just came to him. And I was thinking, I was just talking to myself, and I know I can think in my head, but it's easier whenever I'm talking to something. I think that's why I made the video last week, because I could talk to you, and I could kind of let loose and let it all out. And I think the reason I write songs is to let it out. And, I mean, I'm only 16. I turned 17 in July 24th. If you want to come back on July 24th, tell me happy birthday. I know you will forget. but I just want to, I write songs for multitudes of reasons, but mostly it's just to find my music, to find myself. And a lot of people, this might be controversial, but a lot of people just want to have a problem, okay? And I know. Sometimes I wake up, I definitely do this, okay? Sometimes I wake up, I'm just waiting for someone to say something so I can have a problem with it. It's really bad. It's really bad. Like if my mom says something, I try to honor my father and mother, okay? I try my hardest. Sometimes I don't try my hardest because I do get mad sometimes. And I won't. I know we all are not perfect. That is why there's jail, okay? That's why there's songs about being lonely, about being depressed, about being suicidal, about drugs. Like, there's songs about anything. You can find a song about anything. You can find multiple songs about saying the same exact thing multitudes of ways, because we are not the first people to feel this way, okay? And I wake up some days. Some days I feel like, hey, I'm a good person. Hey, I can do whatever today is going to put me through. I can do it. And some days I feel like, why would I ever think I'm a good person? Some days I feel that way. Some days you might feel that way. And no matter what I'm feeling in the morning, I get through the day. No matter if it's, oh, I got through today. Yes, I knew I was going to get through today. Or if it's, I don't know how I'm going to get through today. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, what is my purpose? Like, seriously, why am I here, okay? Like, is it to write songs? Is it to just sit here and wait around to die? Is that my purpose? Like, I don't know, and it's weird, and it's something like, something that I haven't fully grasped yet, and I don't think I ever will because it's not for me to know. But the one thing that really has stuck with me, I guess, is music. Like, it's been there this whole entire time. And, I mean, if one day, hopefully, I hope that AI never comes around to taking music. Like, really, I hope it never comes around to taking music. But at least not in my generation. I hope it doesn't, because I want to be on that stage. I want to sing for the people, and I want to do what I believe God has put me on this earth to do. But I also write on my guitar, as you can tell. It's not a pretty guitar. It's not. It was before I wrote on it, but I wrote on it to remind myself why I wrote on it. Some of the things on my guitar is "You Are Not Alone," and that just, the music, the chords. See, I'm not beautiful at playing guitar. That's the only picking style I know. That's the only picking style I know, and I'm not beautiful at playing guitar. Like, that's just how it is. That's just how it goes. And I wish I was better. But that's why I come back every single day and I get better. That's my reason. And if this isn't what I'm put on earth to do, then I hope it hits me sooner or later, because, I mean, I try my hardest for it to be what I do. I listen to songs every single day, and I listen to country every single day, and blues and all that stuff, all that jazz, you know. No pun intended. I mean, there was a pun intended. I hope you got it, but and I as you can tell, I talk a lot. I mean, I try to make the best sense of this world and of what I feel, and I try to put in the best words I can, even though I don't have that much of a vocabulary. I mean, I every single text I send, I say lol, and I'm not even laughing behind the camera most of the time. And I say what I feel, and I feel what I say, and I have all these things, and I try to sound as sophisticated as I can, even though I'm really not. And I'm just 16. And sometimes I have to remind myself that I'm just 16. That this is not going to be the peak of my life. That it doesn't have to be, you know. That I'll get through whatever I am going to be put through. And there's no telling what I may be put through. And it's not for me to know. Really. And there's a Willie song that I found today. He has tons of songs. Once you get, I like his voice personally, but I've seen people that don't like his voice, and I definitely had to get used to his voice, but now I love his voice. It's just something, that makes Willie Willie. That's what makes him him, and it's, such a unique sound that I've grown to love. And he has tons of songs, tons of albums. I'm pretty sure he made an album, every single year. There were some years that he didn't make albums, but he has thousands of songs. It's crazy. And I found his song today, and it's called "It's Not For Me to Know." And it talks about this boy, and he's blind, and he's listening, and he's not watching. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, that's horrible. What did I just say? But he's he's listening to all these kids playing, and he's talking a little bit, but Willie bows his head, and he's talking to God, and he's like, why would you do that? Like, he has to listen to all these kids playing, and he doesn't get to really play with them. Like, why would you do that? Then in the song, it goes farther, and it's like, oh, but that's not for me to know. I'm not to see the plan. And truth be told, I haven't been in my Bible for a while. I mean, I have a library. I have a bookshelf over there. Not really a shelf, but I have a book holder over there, and I have a couple books in it, and my Bible is stashed under my bed. It's not on my bookshelf. All of my Bible books, all my devotionals, it's stashed under my bed, and I feel like that's something that I don't say often, because I feel like that's something that I don't want to say often. And it's a truth that I don't bring fully to myself, and I don't try to be aware of, but in reality, it's scratching at the back of my mind. And there's been some days, but I've always wanted to wake up the next day. Okay, I've never had really yet. I've never pleaded to God to take me from this world, no matter how hard it's been. But there's some days that I'm terrified, sweating in my sleep, that if he took me tonight, I would go to hell. And I knew it. And I still know it. And that, damn it, my Bible, sorry, I'm so sorry. My Bible is still under my bed. And I know all the things that I know, and I know all the things that I don't know, and I actually know I don't know all the things that I don't know, because it's not for me to know, really. And it may be for me to know, and I just don't know it. And I'm just ignorant to it, and some of the things that I don't know, I'm just stupid. Because I know I don't know them, but I don't choose to know them. There's some things I could just look up on YouTube and know, and I don't. I don't choose to. And I take for granted all of these things that I know, and I take for granted all the things that I could know. I mean, I'm in a generation that was, social media just came to us. It was just given. It's like, here you go. And I take it for granted. And I know I take it for granted. But I feel really bad. Because even in the nights where I'm terrified, there's some nights my dog, okay, I'm going to go on a little side quest, I guess. Side rant. My dog, okay, she has this problem wherever she sometimes she doesn't eat. Like, we put food there and she doesn't eat it, and in the middle of the night she'll start walking weird, and her tummy will get really bloated, and I never know what to think about it, because my sister, she's going into vet school in a couple of years. She's going to be a vet. She's going to be a professor. Actually, she said she didn't want to be a vet. She wants to be a professor that talks about animals and everything like that, like the biology and everything. I don't even know. I don't understand what she does. Okay? I just think she learns about animals and insects, and she works at this place where it talks about insects a lot, and it makes me really uncomfortable, because I love animals, but not on the level that she does. Like, whenever we used to have an animal and it would die, because that's just a way of life. Like, part of loving something is knowing that it has to go at some point. The only thing we have to do in life is die. But whenever they would die, she would get really, really sad. And she would cry, and every single time, I don't know why I'm laughing, but every single time, we would have an animal that died, and she would get the news. She'd go in the shower. She'd turn on the shower. She'd get in the shower, and you could hear from the door over the shower that she was crying about this animal. And that it just never hit me like that, because I was like, oh, part of life is dying, is losing things. And I am an empath. I think that's how you say it. And I've TMI, but I mean, I guess this whole video is TMI. I've cried multiple times in the past 24 hours to Red-Headed Stranger. I just think that song is so sad. On all of Willie's songs, I mean, even if it's a fun to dance song, Whiskey River, take my mind. Don't let her memory torture me. Like, and it's a dun, dun, dun. It's like, I can't sing it because copyright. Damn, copyright. But, like, I think all of his songs are so sad. Hello, walls. Like, hello, walls. You know? And, I don't know, and my dog, what was I saying? My dog, she has this problem. Her belly bloats, and every single time I get really scared that she's gonna be with me when it happens, and I'm not gonna know what to do, because my sister would know what to do. And even in the times where she doesn't know what to do, she knows what to do more than I know what to do. And I get really scared that she is going to have one of those days where her belly gets really big. She starts having a seizure. And I'm not gonna know what to do about it. And that she might die. It's gonna be on me. Because I didn't know what to do. I've looked it up. This is one of the things that I don't know that I have looked up. And I'm not taking it for granted, because I know how serious it is. And I want to know. And I want to know what to do if it happens on my watch, I guess. But those are the times at night where I'm terrified. I'm alone by myself. Those are the times where I realize that I need to trust in the Lord. Every single time it's about something I love, I pray. Yet that Bible is still under there, sitting there. I pray when I need it, because that's all I've known. And she's still here. My dog is still here. Every single time I get scared and I start to cry about it, I pray about it. Yet my Bible, like I've said, is still down there. I need to get it out. I know I need to get it out. But, I haven't yet. I haven't gotten the courage. But I know every single day that I don't get it out is a day that I'm taking a risk of dying, going to hell. I don't want to go to hell. I really don't. So yeah. Maybe I'll write a song about it, you never know. If one day I'll do anything with my life, I hope that it's writing songs. I really hope.